This picture says it all, doesn't it? You know, I've mentioned this many times. I thought this was a delightful picture with really just, you know, children beaming, being very happy, meeting their favourite pop icon. And let's be honest, we've all done it, haven't we? Whether it was an old Radio 1 roadshow, do you remember those that you used to go and see on the beach in your favourite resort when it was safe to go and sit out on the beach without being hassled by illegals and small boat people, you know what I'm saying? And the other side of it was when you first met your pop star icon, you couldn't quite believe it. And I think this picture sums everything up about Princess Charlotte. I just think it's delightful, you know, just a wonderful, wonderful picture. But behind the scenes, something far darker happened on that night. As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. Hell of a lovely wave today. Are you keeping well? I'm all right, thank you. A little bit chilly out here, but nice and bright, isn't it? Have you noticed? Beautiful. A bit of sun coming through there. Not bad, yes. I don't mind it cold as long as it's nice and bright, do you? At least you feel you can get out, and the ice is thankfully gone. So that's a bonus, yes. I know, I'll lecture you, I know, but trust me, I'm terrified of ice, black ice and stuff like that. If you slip and you go down, that's the end of you, isn't it? Yes, twisted ankle, everything. No. Who's going to look after you? Well, you look after me. Well, that's very kind. Yes, well, I mean, I'll pop up my list out of bits that I like every hour. Pot of tea, a few jammies, you know, the sort of thing. Now, some might say nobody wants to look after this man. That's right. The current Mayor of London, Slippery Sadiq Khan. I'm not calling him sir. He doesn't deserve it. Now, this man is an absolute abomination as the Mayor of London. It's now been emerged that he got £3,000 worth of free Taylor Swift tickets when she came over last summer to do her Splendid Eras tour, which of course His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales took his two children along, Princess Charlotte and Princess George, right? Interesting this, because as we can see, Taylor was more than happy to have that picture with the Prince and of course the really beaming children, but not so happy to have a picture with Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London. Now, Sadiq's case is that he believes that he had to attend as he's a global ambassador for the world. No, you're just getting free tickets, a little bit like free tea Keir and free tickets Keir, you know, or never hear Keir, you know, that sort of thing, which either way, you're all spongers. You could easily have afforded those tickets, but no, you know, you wanted them free, gifted or not. But what's interesting here, though, is, according to a very well-placed source, apparently, you know, she doesn't want him to attend, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, any more forthcoming events that she may have in London. Now, this is very damning, in fact, because Taylor Swift, as I say, is a huge pop icon, a phenomenon, a wonderful entertainer, fresh-faced. I like her, you know. Not my cup of tea music-wise, I've got to be honest, but I like what she stands for. Seems a hard worker, and people around her seemingly love working for her, which again says a lot about the testament of a person, right? Now, apparently, according to the source, the reason why, and as ever allegedly, that she doesn't want him coming back is because of all the negative PR that both he and Keir Starmer have brought upon what should have been just a phenomenal, successful stint of her mega winning, award-winning Eras tour. And you can understand that, you know, you get it, you know, you've spoiled it in London. Now, he won't admit it at all. He's just literally useless. I have to be polite here, but he's absolutely useless. And worse than that, you know, he has the backup of the current British Prime Minister. What he should say is, I should have paid for them. I'm terribly sorry. I don't wish to bring any embarrassment upon the beautiful Taylor, because she brought a lot of business into London, into the city that he's supposed to be looking after. But no, just remain silent as ever. The problem, of course, with Sadiq Khan, as I often say, he falls short literally on every single level. How this man got in without the backing of all of his chums remains to be seen. But thankfully, next time around, people are very much aware of how little and how short he's left us as people living in the capital city. Many people will be applauding Taylor Swift for her decision. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.